Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Nom Session. I'm back, and the beard is back. Guys, today is a very interesting day because I have found something new, which is a very weird way to say what I've done. Basically, here's what's happening, guys. I saw something cool on the internet, and I wanted to try and make it myself. So, I was scrolling through the Tikstagram, Instatalk, the social medias, and I saw somebody making ice cream with wood. So I just saw it in passing, and then I had to look it up, because Instagram is weird, and I can save it, but I can't save it. It's weird. Blah, 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 blah. You can tell me about how I'm wrong. You can tell me how I'm bad at social media later. But after some research, I found out that the person that did this was somebody who has a YouTube channel called Justin the Trees, who's apparently done this multiple times, and a few other cool little wood-based products. Well, they are products, but he did a few other things involving that. He did like a birch, an oak, and I think a cedar ice creams with different things mixed in and stuff, and then he made the bowls, and it's the coolest thing. Now, I'm not gonna make my own oak or wooden bowl of this. I just thought wood chips and wood flavored ice cream is the coolest concept, and so I had to try and make it. So I got some wood chips. So, like it's the weirdest thing. I was so skeptical about this, and I'm going down this rabbit hole of doing research into wood chips and stuff, and then I found some wood chips were actually not good to use because some wood chips have flavors and stuff like that, and it's really weird. So I made sure to just get regular, plain oak chips. But what I'm doing applewood. Our first step in making this applewood ice cream is we're going to take some wood chips, apple wood chips, that I've soaked in water for about, an hour or so. And then we're going to dump them onto a nice aluminum-lined baking sheet and then throw it into the oven about 350 for about, 15, 20, 25 minutes. Basically, you want to toast up the wood and get it nice and, just toasty. Then you're going to take a nice big pot, and you're going to add in 1 3/4 cup of heavy cream and 1 1/4 cups of whole milk. Basically, whatever basic ice cream base you've got. This is the one I'm using because it's super easy to use and I don't need to use eggs for it. So I just put all the milk into the pot and then throw in all the wood chips. Turn it up and let it slowly come to a nice simmer. Don't boil it because then you're scalding milk, and we don't want that. All right, milk will boil over like nobody's business. So nice medium heat. Keep an eye on it. Once it starts to simmer a little bit, you're gonna turn off the heat and then let it simmer. Let it just sit and soak for about 30 minutes, something like that. The longer the better, though. Once the 30 minutes-ish are up, you're going to want to just strain off all those wood chips and get all that rich, woody, milky goodness ready for your ice cream base. Now, it's as simple as adding the milky goodness. Oh, God, why do I have to keep saying milky goodness? Adding the milk to a nice pot, and then adding in 3/4 cup of sugar and just 1/8 teaspoon, or just a pinch. It's a pinch of salt. Just heat it up, melt the sugar, and get it incorporated into the cream. Then take the whole thing, put it in like a mason jar or something, stick it in the fridge, let it get as ice cold as you can before churning it. And then get your ice cream maker, pour it in, and just follow the manufacturer's instructions. Whatever ice cream method you want to use, just use it. But the trick is steeping the wood chips in the milk first.
One eternity later.
So, for a bit of backstory, my freezer's dying on me. So, trying to actually freeze this ice cream was a pain in the butt because I need to defrost my freezer, and only the very back gets very cold. And it didn't freeze the core properly, so it didn't freeze the ice cream properly. It's this big thing. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But I have a finished product. Look at it. Can you focus on the ice cream? Look at it. It's actually took on so much color from the Applewood chips, and that's the most surprising thing. Like, it's good soft serve consistency right now. It's not as frozen as hard as I would like it to be, and I'm sure I could have whipped in more air, but the core didn't freeze properly, and it was a rough time. It was a bad timing on my freezer dying to actually make ice cream. But I have a finished product. And it's already melting so much, but let's give it a shot. I have not tried this yet. It's luckily here, so I was kind of waiting. I was being very good. I didn't even lick the bowl. Like the churner, I didn't even lick the churner. Egg did. I told him to shut up and not tell me. So let's try this before it actually all melts down. What? Hold on. Oh, that is weird. But I kind of like it. So there's no other flavoring in it other than the sugar and a little bit of salt. I think I added salt. I can't remember. It did it in the video, but regardless. I can taste the Applewood. That's so weird. I like it. Like, it's very soft. Like, this is melting so much right now. Like it is melting so much because it was not frozen properly and it was not frozen solid in the freezer. Again, set that aside. Don't worry about that. But the flavor, it's good. I was thinking Applewood because it's a bit more of a sweeter, like wood and smoke. It was either Applewood or Cherrywood, but I figured Applewood because it's slightly a little bit more savory on the spectrum in my mind. I don't know, because like Applewood smoked hams and turkeys and stuff like that. But it's so good. It's such a unique flavor. I've never had anything like this in an ice cream before. It's so fascinating. And when I watched Just in the Trees, that guy, I don't mean to call you that guy. I apologize. When I saw him making them, he's using birch and cedar and all this stuff and fancy add-ins, and I couldn't really think of something Applewoody to add into this. Plus, on account of the fact that my freezer's dying, I didn't want to push it too much. But once my freezer is fixed, I am recording, right? Thank God. I forget sometimes. Once my freezer is fixed, I will do this again. But I have something else in mind, and I have a way of using wood to make it better.
What?
Words? I have ideas for this, and it will be glorious. It's so good. It's so fast, guys. Seriously though, try this if you can, do it. It's so weird, but I like it. And yeah, this will be continued in the next video. Well, part 2. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this one on a cliffhanger because there's I have plans. I have plans for this, and because of the whole freezer dying thing, I kind of had to put the part 2 of this on hold until the freezer's fixed. So yes, look out in the future for this. And I should leave this on a cliffhanger. Oh my God, what is that? Ah!